Good morning, I'm Penny Cain, board certified holistic health practitioner specializing in herbalism and aromatherapy. Today we're going to be discussing tinctures. What are they and what they're not? Okay, there is a misconception about a tincture, okay, and I'm going to clarify it here today. A tincture is not made with glycerin. A glycerin-based medicine is called a glycerite, okay? That is where you add herbs to glycerin, let them sit in a jar for 6 weeks. Yes, it takes longer than a tincture does. And then you strain it, you have your medicine. Then you have vinegar. That is a vinegar extract. You add vinegar with herbs and let it infuse for 4 to 6 weeks. Then you strain it and have your medicine. This is a good form of medicine for people who do not want to take an alcohol-based tincture for whatever reason, okay? You also have an oxymel, which is herbs infused into vinegar and honey. These medicines are not tinctures. So let me explain how a tincture works. The alcohol, vodka 80 proof is what I use, pulls out the active ingredients in the plant parts used. It is an excellent solvent for many phytochemicals, and it is an excellent preservative with a very long shelf life for many years and lasts longer than the other ones. Okay, an alcohol tincture takes about 15-30 minutes to work. Tinctures are more potent than the other solvents I named, and you only need very little to get all of the benefits from the plants. They are potent, okay? You hear me talk about alcohol consumption being bad for your health, like your brain, your gut health, and other organs. When I speak of this, I am speaking of large amounts of alcohol on a regular basis, either a person abusing alcohol or drinking all the time. The amounts of alcohol that you use for medicines is literally less than a half a teaspoon and only drops for children. And your liver breaks this down. That small amount, it breaks it down of alcohol and removes it from your body and keeps the herbal properties working in synergy with your immune system and helps heal you from the inside out. The liver can't handle large amounts of alcohol and has a harder time removing it from the body. So that's what I'm talking about when I discuss this, okay? Who should stay away from a tincture and use a glycerite or a vinegar extract or an oxymel is a person who is abstaining from alcohol due to past history of abuse, and this is so that the smell or the taste of the alcohol does not cause you to stumble and fall back into bad alcohol patterns. People with this concern should not use a tincture, okay? You need to use a glycerite. I pray that I have clarified exactly what a tincture is and is not. I will now show you the amount needed. Okay, so you can take a little shot. You can fill it up more if you don't want to smell or taste the alcohol. You will smell and taste the alcohol. And if your tincture is done properly, you will smell the herb and the herbal properties in here, okay? If you do not smell the herbs, then it may not be done properly. So, what you do is you empty the little thing, you press it once, and this is literally the amount you add in water. Okay, you do not take an alcohol-based tincture under your tongue because of the membrane under your tongue is very, very sensitive, and it will harm it, okay? It can eat it up and cause sensitivity. So you always want to put a tincture into water, okay? So that's it. That's all you need. And you drink it. And different tinctures are different. You should follow a practitioner when taking a tincture so that you know how many times a day you need it, how often you need to take it, and all the good information that you need to know about being on a tincture, okay? You may follow the manufacturer that has a tincture. They may have their directions on the back of the bottle. But I highly advise you to have a practitioner when you're using natural medicines, okay? Because the practitioner should always get your medical background so that they can see what medications you may be taking that may be contradicting to the herb that you're going to be taking in the tincture, okay? So this is important, guys, okay? And for children, you literally use drops. You see how I'm dropping it? 1, 2, 3. Depending on their age, again, you need a practitioner to know this. Depending on their age is going to depend on how many drops you use. And also, it depends on the child or the person taking the tincture as to how much you're going to need, how much your body will take. Some people may have to take 2 of these, okay? Other people only need 1. It just depends on the person's immune system and how your immune is going to handle it and take it in. So, yeah, that's how you take a tincture, and I hope I clarified this today for you. Thank you. Follow for more.